feel like we haven't done a POV drive in the C5 Z06 in forever. I got nothing going on tonight for once. So yeah, let's go for a little nighttime POV drive in the C5 Z06. Sound good? Cool. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We will get to the driving here in just 1 second. A couple little things. This weekend we're doing the final step on the C8 engine bay. I got the OE lights with the little dongle so you can control them with your defrost, which is really cool. I did a very similar video with my buddy's 2LT, but I wasn't too detailed with that video. This video will be very detailed as far as like which panels come off, which pigtails, what screws you got to undo. It'll be very detailed. And then I'll sandwich all of my little engine bits together in one cool little video for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, tonight, let's just do a fun little cold start in the C5 Z06 and go for a little 10-minute drive or so. Talk about stuff, listen to it. I just love driving it, it's fun. And I think you guys appreciate the car, so. I haven't given it a lot of love lately. I've been so busy outside of troubleshooting for 2 weeks. If you watch the channel, so cool. Let's go do a little cold start. It'll be a good cold start, like 4-day worth cold start. So let's get to it. Here in Virginia, high of about 62. I love this kind of weather, so I am not complaining. So totally random, but I'm here in Virginia and I have the night drive lights, which I love, by the way. Not only do they look cool, but they're much safer in my opinion because you can see at night. Anyways, where I'm going with this is Virginia's getting really strict on them. I got a buddy that has them a little north of here, and they won't pass his inspection because of it. So I am glad I am moving to North Carolina in 2 months. So I don't know what I would do. I mean, the car, if I stayed in Virginia, I could do an antique in I think 2 years, at 25 years. But I think the car has to be fully inspected and work right before they give it to you. So yeah, I don't know what I would do. So if you live in Virginia and trying to get those lights, I'm sure there's ways around it. Just be cognizant of that. Kind of a boner. For those that follow the channel, this car was down for about 2 weeks. It drove through water like an idiot. Standing water, that is. And I was chasing a stupid fault. 2 weeks. I was expecting the worst, you know, to crack the block or something, or long story short, it was just a connector on one of the O2 sensors giving really crazy readings. Finally got it rectified. But I learned something though. In those in that almost 2 weeks I didn't have the car. I was really sad, man. Like, I've had probably 25 cars, and I think this is my most favorite car I've ever owned. Like, if the C8 were to break, it would suck, but it's under warranty, you know? Just send it in and get a phone call, or your car's all set. But this car, man, I was really bummed out, dude. Couldn't drive it. And it was just terrible timing. And luckily it got rectified. This car just sounds so good. I can say definitively, like, this car, to me, sounds better than the C8. It's much more of a treat to drive, especially rolling through gears. on camera, but it's very, very loud when it cold start. I'm sure my neighbors are over. They're probably happy I'm leaving. Oh, it's funny. I ran into my new next door neighbor, my new house. He's moving in 1 month, and he used to have a C5 Z06 too. What a small world. So he's all excited to see my Corvettes. That'll be fun. Oh, and then the guy that did my pre-home inspection last week on my house, it's old, 100 years old. I mean, I got pre-home inspection, make sure there's no surprises. Anyways, he has a C8 and 2 C4 Z01s. So it should have been a 45-minute appointment. It was like 4 hours long, and we just talked about Corvettes the whole time. And he was like, "Shit, actually, got to do work." I was like, "Yeah, man, do what you got to do." But yeah, that was pretty cool. But in any case, yeah, I just want to take you guys around the block for a minute. I haven't drove this car all week. I needed to drive it. I miss it. And I'll do a proper POV drive in this thing this weekend. I got another house video. This will be the second to last one before we close in December. And we'll take this guy down there. She's running great, man. And I tell you, like I said, I found that the O2s were swapped on the banks, and it runs better now, which it should, because it was fighting each other on the banks. The trims must have been very, very close for it to work, but yeah, it feels better now. One thing I'm still chasing on this car since I bought it. I've taken this car almost completely apart outside of internal engine work, and that is I have, especially when it's low humidity, around 2,000 RPMs, a whistle in my intake, and it drives me insane. I'm pretty sure it's my throttle body, my plate, my butterfly valve, but I'm so used to it now, but it does kind of drive me insane. But anyone out there that can ping on that's had that issue right around 2,100 RPM, there's a slight whistle coming from the engine bay, and it drives me nuts. And the radio's up a little bit, I get on, you can't hear it. Or if it's hot, I can't hear it. But it'll kind of drive you mad. Oh, and I did order a new spoiler for this guy. It might be a few weeks before I get to it, but yeah, we got a new spoiler, and it's not the same one, it's a different one. A little more aggressive, but it's higher. If that makes sense. So, in any case, guys, just a fun little video, quick little update for everybody. Car's running great, as you can see. So, cool. I will see you guys this weekend. You guys take care. Mark out.